Welcome back, everyone. There is my 1/16 Camaro being modified. I've sanded most of it. I've removed the cowl induction hood, the front chin splitter. I could not remove the rear diffuser. In fact, I accidentally broke a couple parts off of it. Evidently, I got that one on there pretty damn good. So it's going to stay with the car. I wanted to get it as flat as possible, but I think it's good enough for what I want to do because I'm going to add Bondo around these areas and fill in the gaps. But before I do that, there is one other area here I would like to sand some more, and that's back here in this quarter panel and along here. I want to sand that down, and I just been wet sanding it. I dunked the whole body underneath a bucket of water and wet sand it with 150. 220 was taking too long, so I went with 150. And got to the point you see here, and as you can tell, there's many layers of paint on this thing. And all the wheel arches are just a simple soda can or beer can or any kind of tin can, and I sanded off the paint, right? And then you can see the scratch marks in it. That's from use a fairly rough sandpaper, 150 grit, and then slide it up in there. Hold one little portion of it with your fingers on one hand, and then put a drop of CA glue around there and wait for it to dry, and then just repeat the process, and then it'll become much easier all the way around. And they are severely oversized. In the end, based upon memory, I'm only going to need about 1/4 of an inch, which is about right here visually. With my eye, it might be hard to discern on camera, but only about that much. So after I put the other flare on there, I'll put it back on the chassis with the tires. I'll come around with a Sharpie, and I'll trace with a black line where the tires actually are, and I'll trim it with the scissors. Then I'll fill it with some Bondo right here, and I'll blend it in and make some custom wheel flares. Then this is the start of the progression of making a lightweight Lexan body, because this will eventually become the mold. Probably not going to be perfect, but it should do the trick for what I want.